this, but our boy Steph Castle, he's pretty popular, right? He's pretty popular amongst fans, and we're definitely in a different light than we used to be, right? The Spurs were known as a very boring team. Everyone said that the Spurs are boring, they're old. I remember these days. I remember fighting people constantly on how the Spurs are actually fun to play, but they didn't want to hear me. They didn't want to hear any of that. They're like, they're old. They're old. No one wants to see this. We want to see posters. Tim Duncan's boring, right? And I'll be like, look at Manu Ginobili. He's the only one. Everyone else is boring. Antonio McDyess is boring, right? But now we're in a different era of Spurs basketball, and our guys are not afraid to show their face on streams, right? They will do live streams. We got Jeremy Sohan doing TikToks, and hold on, actually, I'll show that. Hold on, we'll show that, because I wasn't going to do like a separate segment on this because I don't think it's that important. But here, I'll bring it up. And I can't play the music because obviously copyright. But yeah, we got guys on TikTok. We got guys having a great time. We saw that TikTok not that long ago of Jeremy Sohan and Steph Castle dancing on a boat. We got this one with Jeremy with Maya Mills. I keep up with her. I really don't. I have no idea who she is. People speculating that they're dating. I don't know. Shoot, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, we got him doing TikToks with Maya Mills apparently. I think it'd be more fun if I don't tell you what the lyrics are. Okay. Whatever nasty thing that you can think of in your head, it's exactly that. She's bad. She's a very pretty lady. She is pretty. I see you sewing. Hey, she's a very pretty lady. All right. So we're out there. Okay. That's all I'm trying to say. We're out there. We have personality. We're no longer boring, but we are mature. Keep looking up there. My camera's here. We are mature. We are a very mature team nonetheless. Okay. I know that it didn't look that mature, but we are mature when it comes to the court and when it comes to getting down to business on the court. Gotta stop. All right. Now here is Steph Castle. Okay. He has been around. He goes on live stream sometime. And this is the most recent one in which he gave his thoughts on Carter Bryant. I don't know if he talked about Dylan Harper. I didn't actually watch this.
How you feel about Dylan Harper?
He's nice, bro. I'm gonna lie, he's nice.
He's cold.
I have no idea what he said, dude. I said this before. Castle gives off like rapper vibes, bro. Like you don't know what he's saying. He's so quiet. He's so cool, laid back. I have no idea what he just said. Hold on.
About Dylan Harper.
He's nice, bro. I'm gonna lie, he's nice.
He's cold.
He's nice.
I think he said Dylan Harper is nice, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's what he said.
He's cold. You guys.
He's gonna help us.
So you won Rookie of the Year. The year before, Wemby won Rookie of the Year. And now you got Dylan Harper. Mm-hmm. It could be a three-peat, bro.
We got Carter too. Don't sleep on Carter, dog.
Oh, the center, right?
No, Carter Bryant. He won.
The center. Fozzy, is that how you say Phase? Phase Adapt is a creep. Okay, well, I kind of assume him being a streamer that he's a creep. Okay, that's kind of comes with the territory, right? Is there one that isn't? Like, I don't watch any of them. I Show Speed is funny every time I see a clip of him, but like, I think he's kind of weird, right? Yeah, I'm assuming the stream was hard to watch in general because Adapt has 2 brain cells. You guys actually watched it? Aren't you a streamer? I never took myself out of this. I also have 2 brain cells.
Oh, nah, I didn't.
We went to Arizona.
Oh, wait, yeah, wait. I missed that. Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah,
you know him?
Yeah, I've known Carter for a little minute. He lottery picked too, 14, so.
Hold on, wait, where's the rest?
Okay, I didn't get enough. Let's listen to it again. Because that was literally a streamer having no idea what he's talking about.
Guys,
he gonna help us.
So you won Rookie of the Year. The year before, Wemby won Rookie.
Does that make you a creep? Nah, I'm not really a creep. I'm cool.
Of the year. And now you got Dylan Harper. It could be a three-peat, bro.
We got Carter too. Don't sleep on Carter, dog.
Oh, the center, right?
No, Carter Bryant, he won.
Oh, nah, I didn't.
We went to Arizona.
Oh, wait, yeah, wait. I missed that. Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah,
you know him?
Yeah, I've known Carter for a little minute. He lottery picked too, 14. So
Hold on, wait. Where's the rest?
you know,
So he's basically saying don't sleep on Carter Bryant. Do they even know each other really? I have no idea. I don't know the connection here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the connection here. But all I want to say is he's out there in the open, okay? And he just gave some love to Carter Bryant. So he's like, hey, do not sleep on our boy Carter Bryant. And one thing I'll bring up, I'll let it play without the audio. One thing I'll bring up about Carter is I think that a lot of people are... Okay, let me say this. When it comes to college prospects, one thing that you can't do, and I had to learn this like years ago, okay? Because I used to not keep up with college at all. Like I kept up with no players whatsoever, didn't care, didn't think it mattered because I was a Spurs fan. Did it matter? No, it didn't matter, okay? We were winning championships. Players will come, they'll do their job, they'll do fairly well, they leave, I don't care, we're going to keep winning, right? I just never paid attention. But during the rebuild, or when the rebuild began to start, I really wanted to key in on a lot of college prospects. And one thing that I've learned is what you can't do is if you don't know a player, after the Spurs select them, just go look up stats or just go look up highlights. That is not a good idea. You can go look at scouting reports. You can look at scouting videos. I think those are really great ways of going about it. You can watch highlights and lowlights of games. Like that's a good way of going about it. Sometimes you can find the full games, like play-by-play for certain games if you want to. Like those are things that's really important. But most importantly, look at the scouting reports. Look at the consensus there, right? Look at the consensus. Don't just assume based on some highlights and stats that it means anything, especially in college. Players will leave college and have some of the best games you've ever seen in your life, right? Jeremy Sohan, he had a 30. I don't even know if he had a 30 piece in college. Did he have a 30 piece in college? But he gets to the NBA, he's capable of getting a 30 piece, right? I think one misconception that people have is that college is just easier than basketball or than NBA, right? Talent-wise, sure, but the way that the game is played and the certain rules that are in college, it's just all contextual. You can't just say, you did well in college, therefore you'll do well in the NBA, and you can't say you did poorly in college, therefore you'll do poorly in the NBA, right? Like it's just, you just can't really do it that way. And one thing that I always bring up too, when it comes to Dylan Harper in particular, is that some people have said like it's not that impressive that he shot 67% in the paint in college. This is where context comes in, right? Because in college, there's no 3-second rule. There's not a lot of spacing. It was only him and Ace Bailey are the most consistent scorers on their team, so he didn't have a plethora of different weapons that he could pass the ball to. So the fact that he was that consistent and that efficient around the rim when all the attention is on him, that shows how good he'll be in the NBA because he'll have way more room to work with, especially since there is a 3-second rule, but you're also playing with Wemby. You're also playing with, much better players that kind of know what they're doing, right? So it's all contextual, but that's one thing that I learned is don't just look at stats and assume. People immediately came into our live stream after we got Carter Bryant, which was the second player that I wanted, and they were like, I don't know, Clan. He had 6 points in college. I don't know, Clan. Not knowing what they're talking about, right? Not even take into account the fact that he had Caleb Love on his team who picked up a lot of the usage, right? Like he's not going to get as much usage on that team. They didn't pay attention to how good he is defensively. Like they just didn't care. They just looked at the stats and assumed that he's trash. Like that's a really poor way of going about prospects. You guys know what I'm saying. Yeah, I saw that July. He said they pay attention to streamers, even Flight, and call Victor wet bananas. I never watch Flight. I'm assuming that's from his streams, and yeah, I know Castle brought that up. But yeah, Clan Carter Bryant going to be an all NBA defender. I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't just look at some highlights and look at some freaking, look at some highlights and look at the stats and just assume what's going to happen. But yeah, I think Ace will come around to embrace Utah. Maybe, I don't know. I'm glad he's not here, bro. Have y'all seen his agent? Hold on, I gotta show you guys this. We'll end the segment after this. This doesn't need to be a separate segment. I do want to show you guys this. I want to show the people that watch this video later this too, because I think this dude looks weird, man. Where is it? I think I reposted it. I can't play the audio because he's playing like Jay-Z. No. Be quiet. Okay. Here we go. Amar Sheriff Cooper. Is that his name? I want you to feel as uncomfortable as I felt watching this. Look at him in the eyes, chat. Don't look away. Look at him in the eyes. Ridiculous. By the way, where is he? Is he outside of a school? Hold on. Who walked by? Where are you, bro? The girl with a backpack. I don't know. Maybe he's at an airport. He might be at an airport because I think the guy that walked by had a suitcase. Yeah, he might be at an airport or a hotel or something. Look like my old gym teacher. It might be your old gym teacher. Absolutely ridiculous. He's scouting at the Greyhound bus station. Maybe. Yeah, this is so stupid. So silly. Anyways, I want to show you that we dodged I want to say we dodged a bullet. I don't think the Spurs ever intended to get Ace Bailey, and I was fighting for us not to with you guys initially. I think everyone came around though, but initially it was a 50-50, like Ace or Harper, and then after a few streams it was like 90-10 when we did a poll. So like, yeah, most of us knew no, don't do it. But it got worse as time went on with all these shenanigans.